What this 19-year-old did would haunt Florida residents for years to come. Austin Harrouff was a good kid. He excelled in academics and sports all of his life. But once he returned home from his first year in college, things would never be the same. He started to experiment with all sorts of drugs, psychedelics, stimulants, and his family saw a difference in him right away. He would sleep in the garage because he claimed demons were inside the house. He said he was a horse and half immortal. So he was saying all sorts of insane things. And his family just assumed it was the drugs he was taking. And then things would take a turn for the absolute worst. On August 15, 2016, Austin and his family were out at dinner when all of a sudden, Austin gets up and storms out of the restaurant. He makes a 4-mile journey and ends up at the house of Michelle Mishkoff and John Stevens. When he arrived, Michelle was sitting in her garage watching TV, as she often did. He approached Michelle in a very aggressive way, so she started screaming. Then he jumped on top of her and started beating her. A neighbor overheard this, ran over to try to help, then Austin attacked him with a knife, so the neighbor ran off and called the police. Before police got there, Michelle's husband John got back from walking their dog, and then Austin attacked him with a knife. When police arrived, Michelle was deceased from blunt force trauma. They found Austin on top of John Stevens, growling and eating his face. It was so bad, they couldn't get Austin off of him. Every time they would rip him off, he would just latch right back on. They eventually got Austin off and in handcuffs, but by that time, it was too late. John Stevens passed away from his injuries. At some point, Austin drank some sort of poisonous liquid in their garage, so he actually fell into a coma for weeks after this. He eventually made a full physical recovery, but had little memory of the event. He was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, but he was found not guilty for reason of insanity. So he was committed to a secure mental facility, where I believe he is still in a facility to this day. Toxicology found no illegal substances in Austin's body at the time of these murders, which leaves the question, what in the world was happening inside the mind of Austin Harrouff that day?